They had a couple of good calls. They did some, they came off the slot once or twice and had some run pressures that made it a little bit challenging to run the football on occasion. And they have some big guys that are good run defense. We certainly have to block better, break some more tackles. We knew we might be throwing the ball a little bit more just because of the style of play that they were, defensive calls they were utilizing, that we probably weren't going to have the same type of balance maybe we had in the first half a week ago. Hard to function. It's hard to function offensively. Again, when you're going backwards, it just makes your job, it makes it tougher. There's no doubt about it. And we called a couple movement passes, but again, I'd have to look at the sacks as to exactly what down and distance they took place. But, typically those are first down calls when you're going to kind of roll the quarterback out. And, when you do that, there's pluses and minuses. You restrict the amount of field that the quarterback's able to utilize in his pass reads and so forth. But certainly look at anything. Well, a game winner, we thought he could, anywhere near the 40-yard line would be a game winner. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to study the tape close enough to see were they great throws, were they tough throws, were they would have been tough catches. He had some decent production. There's no question. It looked close. Yeah, it looked like a pretty good call. Yeah, I didn't think again, I don't know that we complemented the units real well. One time our kicking game pins them down at the 6, and they're able to break out the first run for 30 yards. Things like that where, when you're in a tight game, in a close game, you got to have to do a better job on those kind of things. Our play time's always dictated and giving the guys we feel give us the best chance to win the game. Yeah, again, I think they showed some resiliency and they made some plays. Obviously, anytime you score on defense, that's a big play. And like you guys have mentioned, there's a few too many big plays there. Well, right before the half, right before the 2-minute warning, I did. But when it gets to about 2:15, that's when I kind of let it go to the 2-minute warning, and so I did consider it. Yeah. Yeah, there's some good and some things that really need correcting and working upon. I've told the team, we have an excellent group of men in the locker room that we're going to fix the problems that we have. We're not going to sweep them under the rug. We're going to identify them and work on them and find a way to improve.